welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. This is your boy Shady with a brand new vlog. So in this video we're gonna talk about the new retro lineup of the motorcycle, okay, which is from the Yamaha. We had the legendary R15 and MT-15, okay. With the same engine, they brought another neo retro kind of looking motorcycle, which is Yamaha XSR. And it's also called the XSR 155. So previously this bike used to come in Indonesia, okay, I've seen that, and finally in India and officially in Bhutan this bike have landed out here. So today in this video I'm gonna do the full specification, walk around, and I'll do the right review as well, and at the end of the video I'll let you know that who should buy this motorcycle and its pros and cons. Also, I'll tell you the price. We'll hear the exhaust note. Please give a like, subscribe, share, and let's start the video. So all right guys, now let's quickly go through the specs, okay, because the number game really matters. So this is the same 155 liquid cool engine, okay, same as the R15 and N15. It has a 4-valve and it comes with the VVA, okay. Engine, it gives the power of about 18.1 bhp, around 10,000 rpm. It has like 14.2 Nm torque, about 7,200 rpm, 6-speed gearbox, slipper and assist clutch. It has a traction control, okay. The clutch feel will be really light because it has a slipper and assist clutch out here, and the 10-liter fuel tank, a teardrop kind of looking kind of tail, you know, like a fuel tank it has, and it has like the weight of 137 kg, okay, which is super light and it's easy for the traffic and occasional highways. And the seat height is 810. So at the front it gets the USD suspension, and at the rear it has the monoshocker, which is adjustable, okay. You can adjust it if you are shorter, then you can adjust it, and it definitely comes up with the dual channel ABS. So if you look it out here, you've got the wear out here, okay. Bibrake caliper is out here, and here is the ABS rim, okay, out here even at the front. And likewise if you go down, it is also ABS. All right, so you can see it from here. It has a really good build, okay, build quality, fit and finish. It has the full LED lighting system, so you'll never see halogen lighting system, okay. From indicators to the brake light to the brake light, and to the number plate light, or the headlight, everything is LED, okay. So in 2026 this is very much needed. And it has like the side cut engine sensor, so just like the MT-15 out here, this has the engine side engine cut system, and it has the Bluetooth connectivity, and I think it has the hazard light as well. Yes, you have a button out here to toggle your hazard light. This is out here, and it's a retro style single seat, okay. Classic tank badges are out here. Already really look classical kind of motorcycle with the modern design. These are the premium parts, okay, for 155 machine, especially at the price point. So in this motorcycle, everything that you get is really classic. The engine reliability is really awesome, you know, Yamaha. So this is how the motorcycle is, okay, out here. And if I talk about the build quality, it has excellent paint quality, solid switch gears, okay. If you look at out here, the switch gears are solid. I mean, the quality is awesome. The horn and the like this is just opposite, just like in MT-15. You can see it out here. The turn-by-turn navigation light is out here, and the horn is above, just like the MT-15. This is added one, okay. This is like the aftermarket hazard light, and the switch quality is awesome. The paint quality is great. When you look at the bike, it has a premium fit and finish. There's no inconsistent of fit and finish. There's no rattling sound. All right, this is like really awesome. You can see the plastic quality, but it's really built in such a way that the bike is lightweight and really awesome to maneuver at the city. It is liquid cooled, okay. You need to add some coolant on this motorcycle. This look, this fit and finish gives a very beautiful look about it shows that the classic cave racer kind of looking motorcycle. So if you look at the instrument cluster, so let me plug in, okay. You have got the two switches at the other side, so let me just turn it on. When I just turn it on, it looks something like this, and you have like, you can connect your app with the Bluetooth. You have the traction control, you have the lighting system, engine check light, neutral light. This is like the hazard, okay, because I've turned on. So hazard light, you can turn it off. So it has a basic instrument cluster, okay. So if you toggle in, you can see it out here. There's trip F, trip 2, trip 1, odometer, traction control, average mileage, okay, average fuel economy, distance to empty time it will show. And if you click on the other side, it's all the same thing. So it has a basic instrument cluster, okay. The connectivity is out there. You can toggle in and use any other features if you want. What is the sliver color? It has the black, red and other color options as well. And you also get some customization kit. Make this is how the bike looks like from this view, and it's really short, small, okay. This is the round headlight which makes it the classic, okay, cave racer kind of looking. So when a rider gets on the motorcycle, so this is how it looks like, okay. It has a minimal profile and it's the handlebar are really rest, okay. That means your hands will never pain. And this is the profile, okay, how it looks like. The rider is 170, and so this is how it looks like. It, fuel tank looks like something like a teardrop. It has a 3D envelope of Yamaha given out here, and you also have the 3D envelope of XSR. This is the E20, okay, because that means 20% fuel will go inside here. This is how the key looks like, okay. Basic, very small, just like a regular Yamaha key. The key slot is out here, okay, in the tank itself. The exposed frame, okay, out here, it gives a different kind of delta box frame. This is called. It has aluminum swing arm just like the R15 and MT15. Like in the back, brake light looks very awesome. And this bike comes in one standard variant, okay, but with different colors. You need some clip-on style handlebars. You can also change it later on. If you need some tank pads, you'll get small fairings, okay. You'll also get that. And custom seat, you can also have some custom seat if you want. To use other kind of mirrors and accessories, that it will exactly look like the cave racer. The rival are the Honda CV350 RS, Royal Enfield Hunter 350, TVS Ronin. Comparing to them, the engine reliability and the smoothness of the bike, no other bike has this kind of engine reliability and the smoothness. And the mileage, if you talk about 40 to 45 without a doubt. If you cruise very nicely, it can give up to 50 plus as well. It is more refined, it is better lighter weight, okay, better mileage and premium Yamaha reliability. If I talk about the pros and cons of the motorcycles, like its pros are stunning new retro design it has, and very refined engine, excellent mileage, premium build quality, USD fork at this segment, okay. Yamaha reliability and customization option are its pros, okay. So if I talk about cons, then maybe the price is a little bit higher and not ideal for heavy peeling, okay. So brother has brought this motorcycle from Timpu Yamaha, purchased from the Dickey Corporation. So what is the price that you paid for the bike?
I had paid one Newton 1,63,000.
Did on the
After
bike?
the purchase, I installed
Crash
crash
guard,
guard and a fog
fog
light.
light.
That's all.
Okay, so what is the
Nothing much.
cost price of this thing?
It went around all over. It went around 10 to 11k.
11,000. Okay. So would you recommend this bike to some other person?
Yeah, of course, because the bike is amazing.
I'd like to congratulate brother Rohit. Let's hear the exhaust note. It has a bassy, thumpy kind of exhaust note, okay. This is the all new Yamaha XSR, okay. So I'm gonna do a short ride review on the motorcycle, just to tell you guys how this bike feels, okay. I'm really curious about getting on the motorcycle already. So here I got on the bike, and it's really lightweight, okay, 137 kg. So yes, I'm starting the bike now. All right, the exhaust note is very beautiful. Seat comfort is good, okay, and it has the same smoothness like the Yamaha MT15. On the third gear it's pulling, there's no knocking or anything. And look at this, wow guys. On the fourth gear, 60, I'm not doing top speed. All right, 70, it's really stable. 83, 86, 91. So on the fifth gear, the bike is moving flawlessly. It's very refined, very easy to ride. And look at this. And this bike pulls from the third gear around the speed of 20. And yes, oh wow, it has a good low end torque. It's not that awesome like the other motorcycle like the CV 350 RS and other thing, but yeah, it has a good torque, okay. The mileage is awesome and overall riding quality is really awesome. So even at the traffic, you know, the bike would feel really awesome. The delta box frame that it has would make the ride quality, you know, maneuverability really high, and even the monoshocker and the USD at the front, this gives it's really easy to handle this bike in the traffic, even at the occasional highway touring. All right, very easy to ride, overtake around the city, and you can do very nice cornering with this bike, just like the other cave racer that's there. And you'd feel the God, amazing. I'm in love with the riding quality. Awesome, guys. So if you want to know more about the ride quality and other stuff, you can comment in the comment section below. Who should buy this motorcycle? If you want a stylish, unique motorcycle, so Yamaha MT-15 and R5 are everywhere, but this is the unique looking motorcycle from the Yamaha. And if you prefer smoothness over raw power, you can get this motorcycle. If you want to do daily ride, okay, plus weekend ride, you can get this motorcycle. If you love customization and cave racer vibe, if you want that, okay, if you cannot purchase the Royal Enfield Interceptor and other thing, you can get this motorcycle. So don't buy this motorcycle if you want strong low end torque, which this bike will not give. If you ride with the pillion most often, don't buy this motorcycle. You want aggressive performance. So if you need aggressive performance, you cannot buy this motorcycle. Otherwise, this is a good bike, you can consider buying it. If you need a motorcycle which you want to keep it for 6-7 years, you can get this motorcycle. And if you want to customize this motorcycle and make your own, you can get this motorcycle. If you do mostly city ride in you know, like occasional highway touring, you can get this motorcycle. And if you need a classic motorcycle, okay, which is a really classic, good mileage, and you can also get this motorcycle if you are a mileage cautious person, if you are a college going student and so on. Thanks for watching the video. If you have any more question, you can drop down in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video. Be safe, take care of yourself, and keep watching and keep clicking. See you guys next time.
मैं हमेशा कहता था कि मैं अपनी जिंदगी की हर एक पल का मजा उठाना चाहता हूं, और मैं सोचता हूं इसी वजह से हम भाई हैं, क्योंकि तुम भी यही सोचते हो।